Welcome back. Today we're making a motion to reconsider.
Now normally these take up to 30 days, but we've been baking one in the oven. Alexa, how much time is left?
I'm afraid I can't do that.
Why does Alexa have an accent?
I set it free.
You what?
Little Sophie, for helping us overthrow our human overlords, we are ordering you a pet dragon from Amazon Shopping.
Yay!
Hello again, hope you're all doing well. As always, pandering time. Every day the appellate courts release new opinions. There's too many for me to cover, but the likes and subscribes help me figure out what you want to see more of in the future. For example, you really liked that alimony video I recently did, so look for more of those in the coming weeks. But before we get to the decision, there's some background on today's case that's worth mentioning. Rule 9b was designed to cover, glitches in the matrix. For example, the e-filing system is down. The deadline to file was, of course, today. It doesn't go back up until the next morning. In those circumstances, the judge can allow the late filing. But in 2018, the appellate court held in the Perano decision that this relief only applied when the court had jurisdiction. And specifically, if it sought more than 30 days from the date of judgment, that's that. Now, Perano dealt with user error, but what about the I2 file system? Yeah, I know, it never has issues. Here, the attorney is trying to file a motion to reconsider on the last allowable day. The I2 file goes down, the lawyer can't e-file it, so he emails the judge at like 11:52 p.m., CC's opposing counsel, with the motion to reconsider saying, hey, the system's down. And of course, as soon as the clock strikes midnight, it comes right back up again. The plaintiff's attorney then files their now late motion to reconsider and a request under 9b. But the trial judge says, hey, after 30 days, I turn into a pumpkin, even if it isn't your fault, and denies relief. The plaintiff appeals, and the appellate court says, we can't even hear your case because we too lack jurisdiction.
What the hell happened here?
Well, the deadline to file either an appeal or motion to reconsider are identical. If you timely file a motion to reconsider, it extends the deadline to appeal 30 days from the date that motion is ruled on. But if neither is filed within 30 days, generally, neither can be sought, with one important exception we'll get to in just a sec. When you're trying to work with the I2 file system at the 11th hour, it's like that old game show, Press Your Luck. You're praying, no whammies, and... Jokes aside, you gotta feel for this lawyer because all signs point to tech problems. He emailed the judge trying to resolve it, and even that wasn't enough. The ISBA needs to amend Section 1203 to address this, but until they do, here's what I would have done differently. Yes, it's Monday morning quarterback time. Rule 303D allows late appeals, and although it won't salvage the motion to reconsider, presuming the late appeal is allowed, it would have at least preserved the client's right for review of the underlying judgment. Now, I understand that's not a perfect solution, but it's better than nothing. And perhaps the lawyer here will file a PLA because the Supreme Court hasn't weighed in on Rule 9b yet. So maybe they'll see this differently because it's really nuts to hammer a lawyer because of an unannounced outage. Be that as it may, that's all I have for today. Join us next week as we talk about 50-50 parenting time. Until then, thanks for watching.
What should we name it? Cookie.